you are coming from, we are just making sure that everything is coming to you live. Here we go. And there's nothing going to be intimidating nor gaining air. Talking about there's something of some of the substances called seizing and I don't know what. Such kind of the nonsense shenanigans.
Yeah.
So today, how are you, man?
I'm good.
How is the work, man?
Hey, the work is progressing. Yeah.
It has been so amateur.
Yeah, you can
Amateurish.
Yeah, even you can see the walls are growing.
The walls are growing.
Yeah.
Exactly. Extremely growing.
Yeah, every day, every hour.
Tomorrow gonna be another day. Tomorrow no work.
Yeah, tomorrow is a resting day. By the way, tomorrow will be a Sabbath.
Tomorrow is a Sabbath day.
Yeah.
Exactly. So here we go. You told me that you're gonna be having much of the questions to ask, man.
Yeah, yeah. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back. Only Mayani.
Yeah.
If you are new to this channel, subscribe. Everything will be amazing.
Wagwan.
Yeah,
Let's go.
How is the life?
The life, it's the same, man.
Life is the same.
The life is continuing
How
the
do
same
you see
thing.
the work?
The work is prospering.
Yeah.
And the work is ongoing because even people are talking about, hey, Gintu, where did you get the engineer from? Everything is so awesome here, you know. And I do look for some people who are just legit, you know. And I'm looking not only for the YouTubers, not only for talking about, I'm not dealing, I told you I don't deal with YouTubers here, you know.
Yeah.
I deal with something very legit. I don't want to have a mistake that Maro did. Yeah. Exactly. So I'm going to be making sure that everything is so fantastic. As you can just see, it's today you have finished getting the, it's called the beam.
Yeah.
Making sure that it's covering the whole outer sides of the castle. And still we are like not even a quarter there. We are like an eighth there still, because much of the things gonna be coming. We don't have even a veranda upstairs. Still, the we can call them the beams are not yet. These are called columns. They are not yet even withstanded there, so they can just be placed. So as the house is still not even complete, because it's gonna be going to the other section. Outer area of this kind of the section. People are gonna be talking about, oh, it's not the way it is right now here. It's a very big stuff. It's gonna be coming out and then you see it, man.
I can see it.
Exactly. So this is just a section of it, and we have now a veranda which is the biggest that we're gonna be having. It's called an upstairs. Exactly.
So guys, by the way, thanks for medicine.
Oh, the medicine.
The
tooth medicine.
Yeah.
Oh, it has done work.
Yeah, the medicine have done.
Yeah,
the
you
work.
saw from the video that we did. There's a person who has already came and has talked about Gintu. I like that kind of you can call it. I like that kind of the medicine, the herb that you gave to only Mayani, and it was working. So give me so I can go and test. So I'm gonna be getting a phone call and talk about, oh, it has or it has not, something like that. So I have a pure herbs that I do combined, and whenever I put it to somebody or put out the teeth, it's gonna be very awesome. Even the eyes.
Do you know that you can open a market
for that kind of substance?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can, but how I was told, it was just for the home use.
Oh.
It's my grandfather who told me the herbs, how they are, and how you can just use them. And
you
how
are
can
not
mix
sharing to everyone.
No, I'm not sharing to everyone. And it was there because we have our customs. And I was told that this kind of, it will do work. During that time, people ever knew it. But that's why I always talk about if you have a father, make sure that you are in touch with that father. Because your father will ever teach you things like a man, you know. Not like whenever you rely yourself with a mother, it will reach at a time your mother doesn't have those blessings I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So the father whenever leaves you with some of the three things and I will teach you three things, it's gonna be very awesome, you know. Exactly. So that's why I always talk about I rely with I always love to get myself with the father here and there. And my grandfather, I can talk about, rest in peace. He died while I was 4 years. And I was ever going there. Whenever I want to treat some people, it was like, how can we call them? The doctors, the local doctors. Oh. Talk about the home use of the home stuff like medicinal, you know. So it was ever, I was there whenever I was a small boy. No, it was not a witch.
Oh,
it was just a doctor who is treating people from home. not hospitalized.
I have
Yeah,
understand.
exactly. So it was part of it. So he was treating some people. I was there. So I've been told some stories during whenever I was a small boy. I was ever liking to be with my grandfather. Whenever he was sending me, bring that one here, I go there. I bring that kind of a thing. I bring. Oh, go bring this one. So I was interacting with the grandfather. So some of the things gonna be coming naturally, as I'm gonna be saying about even the tooth. Talk about the medicinal for the tooth. It's not that I was taught while I was 4 years. No, it came on its own. It's a day I was just walking and talking about, oh, my teeth is just aching a little bit, and I talked about, okay, let me go check some of 2-3 things here. Then I was able to get some 4 herbs. Then I smashed them. Then I put onto my teeth, and it silenced up to today.
Do you know that the one that I just took
A small
put
pinch.
it here?
Up to today, you have never changed.
I had never changed.
It's the
because
same.
I have the remaining.
Oh, the
medicine.
remaining one.
Yeah.
So, but whenever
I
it
was
sleeps
just-
more than 3 days,
Yeah.
it's done.
Oh.
It's already dry.
So
it
I
can-
have
you have wasted money now.
like that. I have like wasted 3,000 Kenya.
Exactly. So it's a lot of money. People are asking for it, and I'm not just giving it out anyhowly. And you have to come to home, not me to pick it to you. You have to come for it. Exactly. Whenever you come for it, I'll just prepare it.
Wow.
And it's until I see you and I see money, because I don't, you know, some Africans here, whenever now you are given talk about, no, let me go and test it. No. It's one-on-one. Let's
It's
finish.
one-on-one.
Cash and the yeah, everything gonna be done.
Okay.
Yeah.
How is your channel going?
The channel is fantastic. I can just
is it growing?
the channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, the channel. I think the channel is going well.
Yeah.
Everything is so fantastic, as we can just spot right now, and we are now continuing because it reached at a time. Now we had some miscellaneous effect, you know, the challenges here and there, but they should be there. They are called the meanders of the way. So if we have some meanders on the way, they should be there, so as we can just keep be kept strong, you know. But this time round, we are ongoing with it's good to go.
So you mean your channel is good?
The channel is good now.
It's good.
Yeah.
But what about the remaining reactors?
Oh, Hey, my friend.
Yeah.
Questions. We are talking about I rewind the question so that I can get it properly.
Guys, as well, underscore Gintu said that
I'm quitting.
Yeah, you quitted the reaction.
Yeah.
But I have been seeing a lot of people saying that you are scamming. So I wanted to ask you that question. Even everybody, even me, I can know. So that even you can tell
Which
people.
kind of scam?
They say you are scamming about you have just left the YouTube. The reaction. And yet the earlier you said, when you roast me, I roast you.
The only thing I told you is one. If you are so important to people and they know that they can only get money, and right now the only person who gonna be people talking about in Nyabohansi is only Gintu, you know. And because they've been, we were being talking about Marwa here and there, left, right, center, and still they are continuing talking about him, but he's not in the village. So they will have to find a person in Nyabohansi, because whenever you talk about Nyabohansi this way, they're going to be coming back, you know. And I told you that if people are depending on your name so as they can feed, you're so important person. So it's the same as the reactors who are remaining. They have to react upon me, because I've told them that I'm now quitting the reaction. So they have to hit me. So as now, they have to find food, they have to find flour, they have to take children to toilet. You remember that one?
Yeah, just to wait. You know, there's some YouTubers who I somehow watch some their videos, but they are reacting. You know, there's some sentence that they make.
Statements?
Yeah, statements, which even us we don't understand. Like they say, before you leave the YouTube, the reaction, they were complaining that, oh, Mr. Ginto have just took all the donators, all the donations. Now he has all the donator, and what
You know,
I'm
you know,
lacking
you know, you know,
was-
you know,
I'm
I've got your
Yeah.
point already. Let me address this kind of the thing. You know, I've never forced anybody to talk about, hey, I have to support Gintu, I have to do this one, I have to do this one. It's what I'm doing. It's what now reframing, because I told people that if you use Gintu, everything that if it's your small money you have, and talk about Gintu, let it reach to this kind of a vulnerable, let it reach to this kind of a person. It reaches with a video coming, you know. So everything I was having receipts, and I was the trusted person because I can do it whether you tell me it's your privacy, because much of the people want privacy. They don't want them to talk about, oh, this person from I don't know where. Talk about my auntie from UK. Talk about my auntie from United States. Talk about my brother from somewhere, you know. So whenever you talk such kind of the things that maybe somebody talk about, oh, a big surprise from I don't know who, it's so disgusting, you know. Yeah. But me, I have the privacy is restored with everyone, you know. And whenever it comes to the reality, talk about the reality show. Talk about whenever it reaches to the point of talking about, you know, Gintu, I want you to take this to this kind of a person. I want you to take this to this kind of a person. I'm always there. Talk about, okay, the video is coming after, and you will see where your money is going.
Yeah, now, yeah. That I think that's the you have just bring that sentence now. That sentence clearly, because you say when someone you are supporting the vulnerables, and someone is sending maybe a gift, you are the one who is be trusted.
Exactly.
But do you know that now the YouTubers of Nabuhanse, they feel jealous because when you do something like that, they say that you have taken over.
Yeah, you have taken over.
Yeah,
but the same point to get it direct to that kind of a statement is, while I was not doing such kind of the things, they were doing it. Yeah. But they never did it the way I could do it right now.
Better.
Exactly. When I came out here, I came and I got some people talking about, oh, Gintu, we have been scammed here and there and there and there, and can I send you to do this kind of a job? So like a testing. Yeah. And whenever they send me, I do it perfectly. And maybe these other YouTubers, you know, everybody, there's a statement called, where I'm doing, it's where I eat from. You get it?
Yeah.
That is the biggest habit, the baddest habit ever. Because it's not a must. Okay, let me tell you about you. Yes, the way you are here, you are doing your construction here. It's the same area you will eat from, exactly. Yeah. But you will get whatever you are eating. You're not telling me that you are finished now doing the work here of the handyman. Then you start picking some nails here, or taking some people's properties or tools and equipments and rushing them with take them to your home and talk about I am paying myself where I'm working. So it's a pathetic reason, you know. But whenever it comes to the reality, whenever people came out talk about, hey Gintu, I want to do this, I want you to do this kind of a job, you know, and I do it, then you talk about, oh, why is it now this kind of the money? That guy was telling me it was 10,000 Kenya shillings. Now Gintu has come in, he has purchased it in 5,000. It's because of some people, whenever they want to start. Me, whenever you give me the job, I don't rely that I have to go and ask somebody, oh, are you the one who was working with this kind of a person or a sponsor and this and this? No, I work as the way I was told to do. You know, maybe some people are getting to know, how is it going? You know, how is it? Is it real that this kind of a person was doing this? But whenever I came to the system and I did everything with a camera, you know, other people are talking about, yeah, it's this kind of the money, you know, they're not here in Nyabohanse. Now I give you the real fact. I go to the supermarket, I purchase stuffs, I show you the payment, you know, I show you the how much I'm going to pay, you know, and everything that that's what they need, you know. But whenever you come and talk about, you know, I went there, the market was closed, I went to Tanzania, you know, Tanzania, everything is higher, you know, so as you can put some shenanigans. Those are the biggest things that most of the YouTubers were doing. And whenever you see some jealousy now coming out, talk about, oh, Gintu, much of them are talking about, oh, Gintu, you're using some people's donations. Somebody to come out and talk about this, the donations, you know. Some people talk about, oh, Gintu, you know, whenever we were outside here, you were in Marwa there, we are the people acting outside here, we are the people who are the amigos outside here, then you came and took over the everything. I never went and talked about, I've never talked to any person badly, you know. Me, I find somebody talking about Gintu. As I saw you are doing the work of vulnerables, talk about maybe the girl child in terms of, talk about the sanitary needs, you know. They talk about, oh, this is the thing that I ever wanted. So if you are a YouTuber, yes, You have ever been maybe supporting the girls, maybe, yeah? But now you are not doing the sanitary needs. Now I come up with an idea. I talk about, can we do it? Then some people talk about, yes, we can support you and do it. And they talk about, yeah, now this is the real person to go with. I'm not taking them from you. It's my can talk about my conscience and my new strategy of making things happen. Not the way, things shift, things develop, things clone. And that's the biggest thing I can talk about. And the people are talking about Gintu is, I don't know what, having some what. People, what they don't know is, even me, I have investments, I have investments. I had some chicken here before I disposed them, I sold a lot of money here, remember? So if I can sell one chicken at 1,500, and you have more than 100 of them, how much is that one? It's a lot of money.
A lot of money.
I have some shops, but I've never shown it them out. I have some shops that I'm selling some curtains, I'm selling. Okay, we can talk about, I have cans, I have some fish ponds. So I have some two, three things that I have assets that I put aside. I have some banana plantation here.
So guys, what you mean is that it's when the people see the construction, it's because of your hard work.
Exactly.
So there's no maybe there is donation that where you can be gifted.
Exactly. There's a person who can come out and talk about, oh, Gintu, I like whatever you're doing. I like your hospitality. I like how you are treating people in this way. It's the same way I can ask you until to date. The people are just doing here some work. Have you ever missed a meal? Have you ever missed a breakfast? And have you ever paid money? So some people now come out and change, Gintu, it was lying, this kind of the people were paying money so they can get food. It's going to be coming, everybody's looking for the content.
Yeah. And also Gintu have a question, but I don't know. There's a lot of statements I'm reading from people talking about your wife. Do you have a wife?
I don't have a wife, man.
You don't have a wife.
Let no one lie to you, because I said about I had a girlfriend. And whenever I say that I have a girlfriend, doesn't mean that I have a wife. So if I have a girlfriend and I see things are challenging here and there, there's no need of having a girlfriend then. It's either a girlfriend. It means that it doesn't matter I have one girlfriend. The best thing that people are now not getting well, they think about Gintu gonna be having a girlfriend. Now we're gonna be going to clubs, talk about, oh, this is my girlfriend here, I'm gonna be showing. I don't have that kind of the character. Even whenever I will have a girlfriend, I'm telling you, because I have done things with security purposes. And the security purposes, meaning that I know the trackings. I know a failure of a man. It's where now a woman will now become stupid, So if such kind of a person become stupid and talk about, okay, I want to show myself that, oh, I'm dating this kind of a person, it's very easy for me to be tracked. There's a time that people started talking about intimidations from east and right and center, and talking about, so if they could not get me, it will be very easy for them to spot the wife, So if I talk about I don't want even a wife to introduce herself with my name, I mean it, because I know how the world is changing. Right now, I'm telling you as a fact, go and trace, look at the MPs. Have you ever seen a member of parliament showing her wife? Have you ever?
Maybe I see an MP.
You will never
a woman.
Talk about an MP, a woman, exactly. But talking about even a woman, have you ever seen the husband? You will never.
Maybe the president.
You will never hear.
I don't know the wife of the deputy president of Kenya.
I'm telling you, the fact is one.
Yeah.
So if you are not intellectual, you don't have, you have not yet done this kind of. I told you I've done security purposes. I know, because I was about to join even me the military once upon a time, before I could just talk about, okay, things have changed here and there because of much of the luring to the government as you can get the job, So I decided to talk about, okay, but I did it whenever I was doing the security in one of the biggest hotels here. So I know how we were being trained, So if you want to be tracked, and you can never be tracked, it's very easy for the partner to be tracked, because they know her and you have ever been introducing her here and there, here and there. Look at right now. Have you ever seen Nasto?
Yeah.
Recently? Nastor's wife recently?
No.
Have you seen her?
No.
Why? Brain in work. Continue.
And I have a question also.
Exactly.
You know, you cannot take this as a granted.
Exactly.
How what can you say to these people? There is a guy saying that you married his sister. Which word can you say to the family? Because
those are just boggers.
Yeah, because you know when someone say like this, someone can take it like serious.
Yeah, people can take it serious, but the only thing I talked about, I had a girlfriend.
Yeah.
And when I have a girlfriend, I've never introduced anybody like a wife. You know? So people are just quoting, oh, Gintu now has a girlfriend, maybe he has married, maybe there's money, there's this and this. They're just guessing. And whoever is coming out, talk about it. Go open and tell them, she is here. Talk about it. Come with the camera. Go to if she's your sister, go and tell your sister that, okay, if I'm dating, if I was, not even the sister, they're just closing it. They're just bringing, or they're just pulling that kind of the relationship to come closer, or such kind of, I can talk about this called the extended family. So they're just pulling it, talk about, oh, my sister. There's nothing like that. So this kind of the things that they're just talking about, oh, this and that, come out clearly, tell people, okay, Gintu has this one, and he has, this is the proposal letter, and this is how he has paid the dowry, and this and this and this and this way, you know? Yeah. And talk about this and this and this and this. You cannot come out and talk about, oh, Gintu this, Gintu that. You are just a bogus, you know? You are just a pretender. It's because of the jealousy. Somebody coming out tell about, oh, Gintu, you are going to the clubs. Have you ever seen me in club? I don't have such kind of the trend, you know. So people are just talking about, because I came out with another strategy of making sure that things are going to be coming out clearly. And I've overtaken.
Let me cut to you a little bit, then I ask you a question. In Nyabuhanse, and maybe there's some people who are maybe far. You earlier said you left the reaction.
Yeah.
Why do you think people are going deeper on you?
It's because now they have nothing to offer. Because I was giving them a content, and they could just get the content. Like the way I can talk about, maybe somebody has attacked me. Then I come out and talk about, oh, I've been attacked. Then other people now will frame it, oh, Gintu has been attacked. You know, I've given them the first start.
Okay.
So right now, there's no start. I told them that if I'm going to be there, I'm going to be the transformer, giving them the information. Right now, there's no information from Nyabuhanse. Have you ever seen all reactors talking anything from Nyabuhanse? Talk about, if not talking about Mara and in Argentina, talk about this and this and this and this. Have you ever seen talking about Nyabuhanse this, Nyabuhanse that? I was the transformer giving them the information. So whenever I cut it, now they have to look for me, because I told you that if you have a dog, and that kind of a dog, you don't feed it. So there are reactors who are depending on Gintu to get information. Now I'm not feeding them. They'll now act like a dog. I'm not feeding a dog. Now it will now make sure that it is coming to look where the eggs are. It will start with the smallest thing. The eggs are the smallest thing that a dog can eat, you know? And whenever it says that, oh, now the egg is something, now maybe they're not laying, yeah? So it gets now, maybe the chicken are not laying, now they have maybe hatched. Now it will start with what? The chicks. Yeah. So whenever it get the chicks and eat and talk about, now the chicks are smaller, it's just a bit and it's completed. Now they'll just shift the shovel again. It will go to what? The chicken. Now from the chicken, now to talk about, now even I can eat the chicken, I am not satisfied. Now I'll do what? I'll go to the goats. Now it will go goats and cows, you know? Yeah. So from there, it's the same. If I'm not feeding, they have to come for me and talk about, because they cannot do a content without putting Gintu there and putting this and this. Now they come out and talk about, it's the same way that everybody who is just constructing. And you never knew that this kind of a person will construct once upon a time. This is the behavior that they're going to be coming. They're going to be talking about it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And also, what I can add is, you know, these YouTubers. You know, there is some YouTubers who started before you.
Exactly.
Now they are seeing you are
Prospering and making a change.
And they are wondering, how this guy is now starting a house.
Exactly.
And the house is going fast.
There's no deducting any.
Now they're wondering.
Exactly.
They're wondering, and that's why they can bring that.
That's why they talk about. Yeah, that's why they now come out.
Scamming.
Yeah, exactly, because they have to tarnish and talk about, Gintu is doing this, Gintu is doing that. Because of what? They know that they cannot reach where I am. They cannot do it as the way I did it. So whenever I come out and talk about this is what I can, because my struggles are not your struggle. The way I'm doing. Remember, I even started making some cleanliness at the river. The river there. You can remember?
Yeah.
So how many YouTubers came out to do that kind of the work?
No. It was you.
And I was paying them. I have to talk about I'm going to pay you as they're going to be coming.
They can. It's like 6 months.
Exactly.
You can watch the video.
Exactly. It's there. I was making some cleanliness at the river. And I could do it with my whole heart and talk about I can do it. And I was burning. I will just slash the river and make sure that the water is passing. I could just debris wherever they are. I just terminate them as the water will be flowing fluently, So some people are just coming out to talk about their own pogromitic things and thinking about they can just throw into the pogrom. Now I've told you, they have to look for content. Now they have to look at how is the house constructed, how are they going. They're just looking for a segment. Now Gintu is talking about maybe humiliating somebody. You'll never find it in my habit because it's not a part of my habit. So that now I can talk about, Gintu is now harassing some people, Gintu is doing this. My friend, you'll wait until Jesus comes. And we were born told that Jesus is coming. We are still waiting.
With me, I think you are doing a great job.
Exactly.
Yeah, because I can see with my eyes. But these people claiming on you, I think they should look for a job so that they can
they have to invest.
Yeah.
Invest. The only thing is invest, because when some people are investing, you are still talking about, you are doing this, he's marrying my sister, he's doing this one. It is bullshit of the highest order.
Tell them.
Yeah.
Tell them that I want to tell them. It's your hard working. Yeah. That's why you are building a beautiful house.
You know what people don't know is, I gave a contract. This guy who is constructing, the engineer, I started joining and telling him to come and start my construction in November 2024 last year.
November.
He told me I have to book. And he told me that I'm going to be booking on 2nd January. Whenever it reached to 2nd January, he told me, bro, I'll not come because of what? I have another work that I'm going to be finishing in some 5 days coming. Then I calculated from date 2. I said that now the house is going to be starting on date 7, which was my birthday. You remember? I said we're going to be launching on my birthday day. But to the real fact now that's coming out clearly, it has meant that the 7th day, we are having some burial ceremony and we are having some funeral at our village here. So I had to postpone it because I could not do it as we're going to be having the burial ceremony, Yeah. So I had to shift it to date 10. And whenever it reached date 10, we started the foundation. So it's a booking that I did it. So I don't have to joke with this kind of the booking that I did, so this kind of a person can do the construction. Because whenever now he can go to another site, I have to wait around, like a month before he can come out, again. So I have to make sure that is completely, because I booked and talk about, I have to reach to what? I have to put iron sheets. And I'm telling people as a fact, and people are still talking about Gintu. Gintu A, B, C, D. It's gonna be not happen.
People they're not sure that you will finish this house.
They're just wait for it, my friend. I'm telling
you. When you just post a video like this, people are busy watching it.
Exactly. They have to know where
looking for correction.
Yeah.
So that they can go and feed their children to go to toilet.
The children have to go to toilet.
Yeah.
That's a fact. And I'm talking about I'm revealing myself this way. I have to be used. And the way I'm used, the same way other people are benefiting, you know.
Are you accepting
Yeah, they have to use, because you cannot talk about don't use me, don't do this, don't do this.
You know, they said, I have just remembered something. There's a guy said, Gintu is a lie. He's constructing I don't know, he's constructing a house, and yet I don't know. He was talking about Mogesi, that you left Mogesi, something like that.
Oh, you know now they have to bring some shenanigans, you know, and you saw whenever the house was being launched here, Mogesi came and shot a video. But I was not there. I was taking care of some of the people in the hospital, you know. So there's no one who has talked about whoever is to construct or not to construct, you know. So me, whenever I will get something small, I will invest in materials. I'll put some materials here, A, B, C, D, and whenever it gets to this, you know, such kind of thing. So I told you I started bringing materials like 5 months to 6 months ago, you know. So whenever it reaches now, after 6 months, I'm starting construction. It's something which is different. People never thought about it could happen, you know. I'm the reactor from Nyabuanse, the only reactor from Nyabuanse who is constructing a house.
Yeah. You are the only reactor who, I can say, you know, a lot of people who are making content.
Yeah.
They have jealousy. They don't love you.
Exactly. I know.
You know.
Yeah. That's why I told you I can never have somebody to introduce herself with my name, because it will be so harmful. And the same thing I want to speak about it.
Yeah.
Don't think about Gintu will ever have a wife from the village. Just get it that way. It's gonna not happen. So if they're thinking about, oh, Gintu is having somebody's sister and this and that, so as we can just bring, if I have your sister, then you are the person talking about this is the what, this is what. So are you breaking your sister's marriage or you are improving it? Shame.
Hey. Mr. Gintu, I want you to tell the people that you no longer on reaction.
Exactly.
Continue using Gintu's name to
to
feed your children to go to toilet.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. And
there are so many they have to feed. Hey, there are so many. Exactly. So I've seen much of the people talking about Gintu. Gintu is now going cool a little bit because of I don't know, the shenanigans of Mr. Cecil here and there.
But there's someone
said that's a stupid.
You are afraid.
It's something we can call it a stupid pogromitic way. Because as I can talk about it, they think about Gintu can be thrown into a pogrom or can be thrown into in imbroglio. It's because all the letters called, I don't know, Caesar and what. I don't know what kind of a thing is called. Sending a letter to Gintu, talking about, oh, you have ever been using this. Yet I've got the point already, because I told you, if I talk about, I can come to conclude. It's because I've left the reaction. I could not come out clearly to tell people that this is the person who's doing it. Because the people who are asking for the numbers for the reactors to be sent, such kind of the thing, was Prince Odinga and who? And Zach Senior. They were the people who are being sent, and they were just calling to the people from the US, talk about, give me on trending's number. Can you help me with Gintu's number? Can you help me with somebody's number, you know? And the person who had my number was Prince Odinga, because I used to work with him at Ayamarwa. You know, he has my number and he knows it. But Zach Senior and Prince Odinga, they were looking for what number? For on trending number. And they're the people, and they were asking a person from the US to help them with the number. But due to unconditional circumstances, on trending doesn't have a number on the description box. You know? So I got the data. This kind of the stupid stuff that they're just sending, it's just already, we can call it formulated with the insiders. Call Prince Odinga and this other goon called Senior, you know? That the people are just doing it and sending letters to every reactor. Stupid minds, stupid brains, and they can never be accommodated to my own affidavit. Guys? Point taken?
Point taken.
Exactly. So guys, keep it watching, keep it tuned. Much of the things are going to be coming to you live, and it's one-on-one, and we're going to be making sure that everything is coming to you live, as we're going to be making the G Castle coming out clearly. Keep it tuned.
Keep it locked.
keep it locked.
Wagwan.
Exactly. Hayo yate ke. Usinigo yale.
Smile. Yeah, Obra ameniambia tu nichukue mkijani.
Hausemi hey guys.
Kunyamaza. Ni ya kimya kimya. This is the concrete. Yeah. This is a mix of concrete and cement. This is the concrete that you can see. We mixes the cement and the concrete and sand so that we can make the building to be strong. You can see around it we have binded it with an concrete and a mixture so that then we have continued. Yeah. This is the corner.
What's up?
What's up, man?
Wagwan.
Yeah. Have you finished your work?
Not yet. Wagwan, beautiful people, welcome back. Mayan here, everything is fantastic. It's evening hours, whereby people are ending the job. They're concluding
automatically.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
So I'm here. I was just giving the bricks to this young man here.
Wagwan.
It's underscore cigar. Hey, today you have green.
Wow, today is
green
uniform.
Yeah.
Uniform.
Yeah.
Introduce yourself.
Oh, beautiful people, wherever you are, it's underscore Cigano. You can check me to my YouTube channel, get amazing content. Wagwan. Yeah,
Wagwan.
it's underscore Cigano. Let me spell my name. You know, someone told me that my name is hard to find. Yeah, it is Sigano.
Yeah, man.
Underscore.
It's underscore
Cigano.
Sigano.
Just write underscore.
And you write UD.
Yeah, it is underscore.
It's underscore.
Yeah.
Sigano.
Yeah. Sigano.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, there we have Fundi Mokorinos here. They have weared the Mokorinos. 5.
Be?
Tulichapia saa hiyo man. We do with actions.
Wow, yeah, wow.
Gani? Iya.
Hivi andara kitu kuja na kitu. Ah, wasi. Fungu moja. Kitaiva cha mama sana.